the Yankees are a private enterprise. New York City doesn't own the Yankees. It's a private enterprise. If you make a mistake about that and you start playing the political games that some people play, you could lose the Yankees from all of New York.
Gary, let's not use euphemisms. The mayor was talking about me, borough president.
All right.
Now, if by that he means that I'm not on my knees to George Steinbrenner, he's absolutely right. If by that he means that every time George Steinbrenner utters one of his most outrageous comments about the crime at Yankee Stadium and all the other nonsense, I don't tell the truth on behalf of the people who elected me and the city of which I am an officer, then he's absolutely right.
We've crafted a community partnership agreement that addresses all these issues, in addition to ensuring the creation of a central park, to ensuring that the stadium and the garages are all built to the highest environmental standards that exist anywhere in the country.
And that will be in writing?
That will be in writing. That will absolutely be in writing, and it will be a signed agreement.
It's the inconvenience that those games cause the local community, the immediate community, 10 blocks radius. There's about 100 games or 100 days per year that community is actually put through a lot of changes concerning.
Such as, give me an example.
Parking.
This is a chance to bring $1.5 billion worth of economic development opportunities into the Bronx, and we would make a similar commitment in making sure that their job opportunities were linked there. So again, when you ask what this deal is, there isn't a deal. There are opportunities, and people need to discuss what are their opportunities and what are those challenges.
We chose this site at Marshall Golf Course, what involves the hauling of literally thousands and thousands of tons of dirt. And here's a company that's doing it, and now we have allegations of a connection to organized crime.
Housing court doesn't work. And we took a look at it, and the amount of time it takes. Now, sometimes there are tenants who abuse housing court because they know they're not going to pay. They stay as long as they can until the day before, and then walk out and not pay for the services that they got. But then there are landlords who try to squeeze people out by reducing services and tormenting people.
Not just in the Bronx, but citywide, we've recognized the need for more interaction with the people that we serve.
What is your evaluation of that incident when a young immigrant man was gunned down by police in a vestibule in the Soundview section of the Bronx?
Well, one runs out of adjectives and adverbs in discussing it. You know, outrageous, dastardly, and so it seems so inadequate. What an act! The thing that I suppose is as painful as anything else, in addition to the tragic, unnecessary loss of life of an innocent person, is the fact that you could almost see this coming.
How concerned should Bronxites be right now that there's more out there?
This is a new time, a new age for us, that we should be cautious as a nation, but I don't think we should pull back as individuals.
I think it's unfortunate that it takes these high-profile tragedies to really get the American public as a whole to come out, and this is, you know, bipartisan. Just in general, the American people want to see this not happen again, and in that conversation, we definitely have to talk about what we're doing for mental health services and how we, you know, look after those individuals. But at the same time, we have to look at where we are with guns in America.
Even under Commissioner Bratton, who introduced the broken window concept of policing, and under SAFER, you did not see this widespread abuse of stop and frisk.
He went from being the community police commissioner to now being the crime fighter strategy police commissioner. But in his first term, what we seemed to forget was the best source of communication, the information highway, was coming from the people themselves in the retail stores.
And so now, I don't think there's any, I'm making an assumption here that's not correct. Now there's no question that that relationship certainly has fragmented.
Absolutely.
George Zimmerman was a person who, if I saw him, how would I know that he has any authority if he does not identify himself? So I think that we must be honest in terms of the issue, in terms of race and how it played out.
It just occurs to me that, and I hadn't thought of this before, gee, I wonder if Trayvon Martin could have used a stand your ground
Absolutely
defense if it had gone the other way.
Growing up in Puerto Rico and the gay rights movement taking really strong position right now and gaining a lot of ground, a lot of the opposition and the vitriol and unfortunately the hatred that is being spewed are being spewed by religious leaders.
When young people go to play basketball, they don't ask, is this a faith base or not? They want to play basketball. If they want to go to after-school program and they need remedial services, they don't care if it's faith-based or not faith-based.
Bringing Fresh Direct there in their proposed plan, I don't care if they have 10 electric trucks or 100 electric trucks, or their entire fleet turns electric. It still will cause traffic congestion when you put 2,000 additional vehicles on the streets.
The Kingsbridge Armory is over 600,000 square feet of space. It's huge, and there's no reason why that space can't be creatively redeveloped in order to meet the needs of the community where it actually rests.
After-school programs, leadership programs, mentoring kids, the apprenticeship programs between Lehman and Fordham, and getting these community involved and creating jobs for the community, creating the economic impact that is sustainable for the length of the life of the building. I mean, those are things there that because we're using the hockey as a vehicle, but to come into the Bronx there and be partners and create all this sustainability for the people in here and create dreams and give these kids dreams, that to me is what is interesting about this project.
It's my anniversary of my television show, so I bought myself a present. Okay,
well,
are you
great.
ready? I can't believe I bought myself one of these. I can't believe you wore this for a living. This is a freaking work of art. Are you kidding me? It took me a while to find one.
Great,
there it
look
is,
at that.
ladies and gentlemen.
And
so now I'm really
yeah.
hoping that you're going to. You see, you recognize right away. This is a 1994 jersey.
That's it.
Would you autograph it for me?
I would definitely autograph it.
All right, before we go, that's what we're going to do.